What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Batman Detective Comics, issue number 1058. This one is written by Mariko Tamaki. The backup was written by Matthew Rosenberg. And this is the conclusion to the 12-issue weekly Shadows of the Bat storyline. So finally, this is the end of this particular storyline. Hard to believe 12 weeks have just gone and flown by like this, but we are at the end of it. It's going to set things up for the next big story arc. Also, Shadow War, which, by the way, if you're watching this video, go ahead and check out my Robin and Deathstroke videos I just made today talking about that. Had some thoughts to say about Robin, and Deathstroke Incorporated is definitely one to talk about. So, yeah. But basically with this particular issue, it's just kind of wrapping up loose ends from the previous thing. It feels like we were kind of missing some pieces based on what happened in the previous issue with the whole, Mariko Nakano's wife getting the Psycho Pirate mask and that. It felt like they kind of brushed things over. They just quickly wrapped things up, dealing with the fallout of Dr. Weir and the drug trade stuff. The Bat Pony comes in, takes down various criminals and such. Deb Donovan gets a bit of an exclusive. There's kind of a new sort of Batcave in the city. Mariko Nakano gives Dr. Chase Meridian kind of full control of Arkham Tower. Harley and Huntress have some conversations here and there. Batman runs into Psycho Pirate, and as he's talking, they set up the Riddler. And for the next story arc, and that's kind of it. Not really anything all that particularly special or anything like that in terms of any of this 12-week storyline. Felt like, oh, we kind of just ended it. But it's not the worst thing in the world. What is a terrible ending is the backup storyline ending, the House of Gotham finale. What does all this culminate in? Who is this character we've been following this entire time? What is his big plan? This kid who we saw get tortured for so many issues. He brings in the Rogues Gallery here because he's about to kill the Joker, but Batman basically does the whole under the red hood thing where he's just oh, if you kill, you're going to become something like this. And basically, he does stop and he makes peace with that. And then the kid who has a conversation with Penguin about the whole situation from when he was a kid, and Penguin kind of was one of the rogues that took him in and such. Basically what happens to him is Penguin shoots and kills him, and then he dies. We never learned his name. The Penguin says, through all this stuff, you're just a minor character in other people's stories, and you're just a never was. You're a nothing. So what the hell did I just waste 12 issues for with this storyline? What was the point of, all it was this kid just getting tortured for several issues, and then all of a sudden, I'm waiting for this big reveal. I'm okay, he's through all these major events. Who's he going to be? What's his name going to be? We learn nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's what it all amounts to, is a big wad of nothing. What a waste of fucking time. I swear, this was, the biggest waste. Because I was intrigued. I was intrigued to see where it goes, but then Penguin shoots him, and, all this setup, all the character changes and stuff like that, it was a big waste of nothing. And that's how I can summarize this whole, 12-issue, Shadows of the Bat thing. It was 12 issues. I mean, it's cool to get, a weekly event, I guess, but it really wasn't anything fully worthwhile through 12 issues. I don't know why we even needed it to be 12 issues. You could have cut this thing down a bit. And then rather anticlimactically ending. The artwork is good, I'll give it that, but that House of Gotham thing, especially after watching that kid just get tortured for, the past 12 weeks I've been talking about it, and then just ultimately culminating him just, we never find anything about who his name is or anything that, oh, you were just a minor character in the story the whole time. You're meaningless. Bam, you're dead. End of story. What a waste. What a total fucking waste of a storyline. Nothing special or unique about it. It just felt like I wasted my time. Is that the point of it? I just wasted my time? Then congratulations. You got me, DC. You got me. You fooled me. You fooled me. You had me right there. So, yeah, that was just dumb. The Shadows of Bat thing, it just ultimately just felt kind of rushed towards the end, and it just didn't need to be 12 issues, and I don't know. I just left it kind of anticlimactic by the end of it. And the House of Gotham backup just sucked. That was just a terrible ending to a storyline. What a waste. You wait all that time just for that ending. Piece of crap. So, yeah, my thoughts aren't very positive on this week's Detective Comics, mostly due to that backup. The main storyline, yeah, it just kind of comes and goes, but that backup really ticked me off because it's I wasted all this time and all this mystery about, it just felt like they were building to something big, and then it's just no, you're just a nothing minor character. What a waste. Why even get invested in that point if you're just going to pull that shit at the end? So, yeah, not so happy about this particular issue. This is definitely a massive for me, so, yeah. All right, well, that's all I got to say. If you read the issue, tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications. Got more comic reviews coming up. I'm going to try and get out Task Force Z today, and also I'll have to cover Teen Titans Academy at some point. But I got to read the other stuff in that event, so there's that. All right, well, that's all I got to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.